Have you ever noticed a bird returning to the exact same spot in your yard every morning? Not just the same tree, not just the same side of the fence, but the same branch, the same corner, the same patch of grass, or the same place near your window. At first, it feels random. Maybe you think the bird just likes that spot. Maybe it found food there once. Maybe it is resting there before flying somewhere else. But birds usually do not repeat a location every morning for no reason. When a bird keeps coming back to the same place again and again, it may be reading something in your yard that you have not noticed yet. That spot may be a lookout point. It may be near a hidden food source. It may be close to a nest. It may be a safe landing zone. It may be part of a daily route. Or it may mean the bird has quietly started to trust your backyard. Birds live by memory, pattern, and awareness. They remember where food appears. They remember where danger appears. They remember which branches give them the best view. They remember which yards feel safe in the morning. And sometimes one small spot becomes important enough that they return to it every single day. So if you keep seeing a cardinal, robin, sparrow, chickadee, blue jay, or another backyard bird returning to the same place each morning, here's what it may really mean. The first reason birds return to the same spot every morning is because that spot gives them a safe view of the entire yard. To humans, a branch is just a branch. A fence post is just a fence post. A corner of the roof is just part of the house. But to a bird, a good viewing spot is extremely valuable. Before birds land on a feeder, hop through grass, drink from a bird bath, or search for insects, they usually scan the area first. They check for cats, they check for hawks, they check for people, they check for sudden movement, they check whether the feeder is safe, they check whether other birds are already comfortable. A bird may choose one specific branch or fence post because it gives the best view of everything that matters. From that spot, it can see the feeder, the shrubs, the lawn, the sky, the patio, and possible escape routes. That is why the same bird may land there every morning before doing anything else. It's not just resting, it's checking the yard. If the yard feels safe, the bird may move closer to the feeder or bird bath. If something feels wrong, it may stay there quietly or fly away. This is why birds often return to high spots, open branches, fence posts, and roof edges. Those places help them decide what to do next. So when a bird keeps returning to the same perch every morning, it may mean that spot has become its morning lookout. The second reason is that the spot may be close to a reliable food source. Birds remember food locations very well. If a bird finds seeds, berries, insects, worms, or spilled food in one area, it may return the next morning to check again. This is especially true if the food source appears regularly. Maybe seeds fall below your feeder. Maybe insects gather near a certain plant. Maybe berries grow on one bush. Maybe worms appear in one damp patch of grass. Maybe a tree drops small seeds in the same corner every morning. To you, the spot may look ordinary, but to a bird, it may be a dependable breakfast location. Birds do not waste energy searching randomly if they already know where food might be. A robin may return to the same patch of grass because worms are easier to find there. A cardinal may return near a feeder because seeds often fall below it. A sparrow may visit the same flower bed because tiny seeds collect there. A chickadee may return to the same tree because insects hide in the bark. This behavior is not mysterious when you understand how birds survive. They follow patterns that save energy. If a place gave them food yesterday, they check it again today. And if it gives them food again today, they remember it even more strongly. This is how one small corner of your yard can become part of a bird's daily routine. The third reason birds keep returning to the same spot is because it may be close to a reliable water source. Water can be just as important as food, sometimes even more important. Birds need water for drinking and bathing, especially during warm weather, dry conditions, or after feeding. If your yard has a bird bath, a shallow puddle, a dripping hose, wet soil, or a place where morning dew collects, birds may return to that area every day. The strange thing is that birds may not always go directly to the water first. They may land on a nearby branch, fence, or shrub and watch for a while. That watching spot may become their regular morning stop. They are checking whether it is safe to drink. Birds are vulnerable when drinking or bathing because their attention is partly focused downward. So before they approach water, they often pause somewhere nearby. If you see a bird returning to the same branch near your bird bath every morning, it may not be interested in the branch itself. It may be using that branch as a safe waiting point before drinking. This is why clean water can change bird behavior in your yard. A reliable water source can make birds return more often, stay longer, and build routines around that area. But if the water becomes dirty or disappears, the routine may stop. Birds trust reliable places. A small, clean water source in the same spot can quietly become one of the most important places in your yard. The fourth reason is that the bird may be checking a nesting area. During nesting season, birds can become very attached to certain parts of a yard. A bird may return to the same shrub, tree, vine, roof edge, or hidden corner every morning because a nest is nearby. Sometimes the nest is obvious, but often it's extremely well hidden. You may only see the bird landing in the same place again and again. It may sit quietly, it may look around carefully. It may disappear into leaves. It may return with small pieces of grass, twigs, or food. It may not sing loudly near that spot. That quiet behavior can be important. Birds often avoid drawing attention to nests. A parent bird may land away from the nest first, check for danger, then move closer. This can make it look like the bird simply likes one branch or one corner, but the real reason may be hidden nearby. If birds keep returning to the same dense shrub or tree during spring or early summer, be careful before trimming, moving branches, or disturbing that area. What looks like an ordinary part of your backyard may be protecting eggs or young birds. Birds are extremely cautious around nests because one mistake can attract predators. So if a bird returns to the same spot every morning but acts quiet, careful, and watchful, it may be protecting something important. The fifth reason is that the spot may be part of a daily travel route. Birds often follow routines through a neighborhood. They may travel from one yard to another in the same order every morning. One house may have water, another may have berries, another may have insects, another may have a safe tree, another may have a feeder. Your yard may be just one stop on a larger route. When a bird returns to the same spot every morning, it may be using that place as a waypoint. A waypoint is a familiar stop that helps the bird move safely through its environment. For example, a cardinal may land on your fence first, then move to a shrub, then to the feeder, then to a neighbor's tree. A robin may check your lawn every morning after leaving a roosting area. A chickadee may visit the same branches in the same order as it searches for insects. This makes birds seem almost scheduled. They may appear at the same time. They may land in the same place. They may follow the same path. That's because the route works. It gives them food, safety, cover, and predictability. Birds are not flying randomly through the neighborhood. They are often moving through a map they have built from memory. And if your yard becomes part of that map, you may see the same bird return again and again. The sixth reason is that the bird may trust that spot more than the rest of the yard. Trust is very important in bird behavior. A bird may not trust your whole backyard at first, but it may trust one branch, one fence post, one shrub near cover. That small trusted place becomes the first step. From there, the bird watches, then it tests, then it moves closer. If nothing bad happens, it may return the next day. Over time, that spot becomes familiar. This is how birds slowly become comfortable around a yard. They don't usually arrive and act relaxed. They build confidence through repeated safe experiences. The same spot may become their safe starting point. If a bird keeps returning to one branch before approaching your feeder, that branch may be its trusted checkpoint. If it keeps landing on one fence post before entering the yard, that post may be where it decides whether the yard is safe. If it keeps sitting near one shrub, that shrub may be its escape cover. This is why changing your yard too often can affect birds. If you move the feeder, remove a branch, cut back shrubs, or place new objects near their trusted spot, the bird may stop using it. Not because the bird is confused in a human way, but because the pattern that made the spot feel safe has changed. Birds trust consistency, and when one small place stays safe every morning, they remember. The seventh reason birds return to the same spot is because they may be watching other birds. Birds learn from each other. A bird may return to a certain branch or fence post because it can see what other birds are doing.